there are so many talented young quarterbacks in this league right now. And what qualifies as a young quarterback? So I'm going to count. Okay, you were drafted since 2019. So you've been in the league, like you last year's draft, year before, and you're a potential starter. So I'm not going to include Dwayne Haskins in this because he's not going to start. But we saw Mac Jones last night would qualify. Jalen Hurts would qualify. So there are 12, what I would say, young quarterbacks with a chance to start. Now, I do think 4 of the 12 I'm going to eliminate because this league is built on stars. They have lower ceilings. Tua, Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones, Mac Jones. I think your stars are going to come from the other 8. They're either big-time arms, big-time athletes, big-time size, big-time. Nothing against Tua, Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones, Mac Jones. They feel more system quarterback to me. They need a bunch of stuff around them. So let's go to the other 8. They're going to drive merchandise. They're going to drive ratings. They're going to drive championships. They're going to be able to overcome bad defenses. So of those remaining 8, and I'm going to list them for you, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, Drew Lock, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, and Zach Wilson. How would I rate them? I'm going to guess, based on 4 or 5 things, their success rate, the environment, the team, their maturity, their talent, their potential for productivity. So here's how I would rank what I believe are the 8 young quarterbacks drafted since 2019 that I view as starters and dynamic something, like really dynamic. I would say number 1 to me is Justin Herbert. I think he's Andrew Luck with a better arm. The fact that he set all rookie quarterback records with the worst rated offensive line in the NFL is so Andrew Luck, but he was better than Andrew Luck. He was a 4-point biology major who played in a very conservative offense, so people doubted him. He went to the Senior Bowl and was miles better than everybody. He goes to the Rose Bowl. He's miles better than any player on the field. And last year he was sensational. I think he is Andrew Luck with a better arm. I would put number 2, Trevor Lawrence. I worry about Urban Meyer sticking around. I worry about the ownership. But it's a winnable division. He is one of the best prospects I have seen since Andrew Luck. Big, smart, big arm, played in big games. He's at Clemson. That's big boy pressure. I think he's a terrific talent. I would put him 2. Very closely, I'd put number 3, Kyler Murray, who made a big leap. One of the best high school quarterbacks. Lincoln Riley's like that. That's as good a high school quarterback as I've ever seen. I worry about his coach. I don't know if he'll have the same GM in a year. They have the worst roster, arguably, in their division. Their division's brutally tough. But there is some absolute Russell Wilson. There is no question you are looking at. I think he's a little craftier, faster runner. To me, I think we got a star in our hands. So Justin Herbert 1, Trevor Lawrence 2, Kyler Murray 3. I would go Trey Lance 4. I said this when I first saw his tape in college. Okay, that doesn't look like anybody else. He totally pops. Met him before. I like him. Excellent organization that is not quarterback reliant to start. He got drafted by the perfect team. They just work for his skill set. Kyle Shanahan has dominating run games. He's not going to have to win shootouts. It's a real big boy defense. He's got a veteran ahead of him. I would put him 4. And now it gets real close. I would go Justin Fields 5 because I think he's so dynamic of an athlete and a thrower. I also think, actually, if they keep Matt Nagy, Matt Nagy got Trubisky to a winning record in the playoffs. I think he's got a star receiver, a potential star back, a young but potential star tight end, a good enough O-line, a very clever head coach, a defense that can keep you in games. I think we have a potential. We don't know, but they're there. Now, 5 is Justin Fields. 6, I would do Joe Burrow. And I like Joe Burrow. This just tells you how many good quarterbacks there are. But he comes off a nasty, nasty leg injury. Last year, what was my concern? His organization. He got crushed. He got sacked 32 times in 10 games. I think he's fine, but I really worry about the environment in Cincinnati. Can Zach Taylor coach? Good God, the division's got, you got to play the Ravens twice, the Steelers twice. Now the Browns roster's loaded. He's in a tough spot. Number 7 to me would be Zach Wilson. I don't buy him as the prospect everybody else does. I could be totally wrong. all of his tape shows you there's a lot of, little Johnny Manziel, a little small, good arm, can make plays, didn't play great competition. I don't love the ownership. I love his general manager. We don't know if Saleh can coach. I'd put him 7. And number 8, Drew Lock. I mean, he didn't play with enough urgency. He's got a huge arm. He very much reminds me of Jay Cutler, where he's got a cannon for an arm, and they got some really nice pieces. But I question maturity. He doesn't play with a lot of urgency. The ball just, there's something there with him. There is no doubt there's something there, but right now it doesn't work for me, and I don't know if he has the right coach. And he's got to play Mahomes twice, Derek Carr twice, Justin Herbert twice. That's a gauntlet. So if you're telling me, first of all, it shows you how many good quarterbacks there are. These are kids. We have got a lot of talent. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.